possibly right now, and it's still going up, $200 XRP. I think it's very reasonable. I found some evidence. It's not a secret. A lot of people have seen it, probably millions. Okay, so it's nothing that's secretive, but it's the interpretation. So sometimes we'll see something. Some people might report that as this, that, the other. You might have 3 or 4 different viewpoints on what something is. I was trained in police academy, and one time they taught us that witnesses will have different accounts of an event. Everybody's in the same room. Everybody saw the same stuff. The witnesses just interpreted differently. So their brains think of something. We had a guy who came in. He ran in. I was a cadet. This was back in, oh my God, 1992, long time ago. Yeah, 1992, I was in police academy, and we were learning about witnesses and how people look at stuff differently and stuff, right? And then this guy came in with a fake gun. So the teacher prepared us. Something today is going to happen during class, and I'll give you a 3-hour warning. Something massive is going to happen in this classroom. And that's all I'm going to say. And then we went on. The teacher went and taught us all this stuff, the professor. Well, it wasn't a professor. It was actually, in the police academy, an actual retired police officer and stuff, or sometimes current. They teach us. So this person ran in, had a fake gun. It was loud. Fired off like 3 rounds at the teacher and then ran off. So we ran into the classroom so everybody could see him, like right in front of us. Point blank, boom, boom, boom. The teacher fell to the ground. People like, oh, dang. And I was like, what? And then after the guy ran out of the room, the teacher popped up, says, right now, write down everything that you saw. Da-da-da. We were just like, what the hell is going on? Shock and awe, right? And you wouldn't believe. Police cadets, small little class of about 30. We had people saying the person was 5'3" up to 6'1". Somebody was like, oh, he's white. Somebody else, no, he's Hispanic. See what I mean? Mustache, no mustache. It was different. So that's what I thought was interesting. Pecker had skipped class yesterday, but I'm here now. Hulk smash. Mother effer. And the first one here today was GL. Then MC Prosperity, the 1970s legend. Those are the first 3. Let's go over the article here. That's just what I thought of with this article. It has nothing to do with police academy at all, but or psychology. Oh, maybe. Or maybe somebody who has a non-disclosure agreement that works at a particular tech company called RIP, and you can finish the rest. Maybe they're not allowed to tell you, huh? Because of the non-disclosure agreement that person has signed, huh? And everybody else at Ripple, not picking on any one particular person. So, Wayne, thank you very much, Wayne. Appreciate that. Listener supported. So yeah, CryptoHawk's not sponsored out by fake companies or whatever, or corporations that are billionaire corporations. I've got you guys to pay for this channel. And in turn, I provide great news and, of course, my views. Ripple CTO reacts to a mysterious $410 million XRP transfer, huh? Very interesting. 410 million of these XR pizzles were moved, and that's for shizzle. There's a transfer, but there was a strange 20 XRP gas fee, huh? Well. Let's walk over here and figure out what this article's about. Crypto, here we go. Ripple CTO suggests reasons. So now David is coming up with reasons why. I mean, he don't know. He's not specifically saying, and I wouldn't either with a non-disclosure agreement. Ripple CTO suggests reasons for the unusual 20 XRP fees associated with the mysterious transaction. A surprising and massive XRP transaction. I want you to think now. I want you to think anything is possible, okay? I want you to keep your mind open to different possibilities. Maybe I found something here. Maybe I didn't. Maybe it's really something else. Maybe it's just a glitch. Oh, but why? Okay. I think something happened that they don't want us to know. So that now they're going to try to spin it off as who knows what, right? Right in front of you, wide open, hidden in front of you, out in the open. Oh, that's nothing. Balderdash, horse feathers, I say. That article means nothing at all. Okay, great. You can choose to believe what you want. But it takes us back to the police academy with young Crypto Hulk in 1992. 30 cadets in there, and there might have been 4 or 5 descriptions of the suspect. That means 1 out of 5 people are seeing something different. So you can believe whatever you want. Hey, I don't care what you believe. This is my show. Anyway, you can believe whatever you want. Start your own show, right? A surprising and massive XRP transaction. Well, that's one of my smaller ones. Okay, I'll admit it was me. A surprising and massive XRP transaction has sparked considerable curiosity among the XRP army due to its unusual details. What's going on here, Crypto Hulk? The development has prompted ripples. Okay, I'll tell you what. I read the article, and within about 30 seconds, came up with what I believe to be $200. I figured that's probably what it was, but I'll let you go. Let me continue reading. These people are on stage, or I don't know what happened. He was asked about it. Clearly, I'll show you how I did my math later, but clearly I knew right away what this was. The development has prompted Ripple's CTO, but I wonder why they didn't bring it up in the article. It's very interesting, or why anybody didn't suggest this during this little conversation. But I don't know. Whatever. What do I know, right? Maybe I just let my imagination run wild. Specifically, pro XRP crypto enthusiast Saul recently took to the X, Twitter, to share his discovery while exploring the XRP scan. Saul, bravo to you. I don't know who this guy is. Never heard of him. But kind of like this guy. This dude's a deep diver. I have to commend him for his due diligence. So this guy named Saul took to Twitter to share his discovery while exploring XRP Scan. I don't watch XRP Scan. I'd rather stick nails through my fingers. He claimed to have noticed the activation of an XRP address. So we have an activation of a brand new XRP address wallet. Very interesting, on October 11th. However, what raised his curiosity was the astonishing inflow of 410 million XRP. Are you seeing something here? We go from the XRP escrow, and it probably went to a special secret, don't tell anybody, Ripple wallet. They probably have multiple of those special ones. See, Ripple every month, this wallet, there's a wallet that was made, and David Schwartz and Arthur Britto and these other guys made it. And this escrow accounts where the escrow 48 billion or whatever, half the XRP goes to every month. It's sitting in there. And then every month, 1 billion comes out. Ripple can choose what to do with it. They probably sent this 400, close to $500 million. So half the monthly amount of October Because remember, you get $1 billion, so 410 million is like, 40, 50% of that. So they send almost half to a wallet, but there's a fee. Now, when you move crypto, let's continue reading. In particular, the transfer of 410 million, I got to slow my roll, valued over $203 million, featured an uncommon, here we go, uncommon transaction fee of 20 XRP. This 20 XRP paid for gas, raised eyebrows because the standard fee for XRP transactions is a mere 0.00001 XRP. That's point and 4 zeros and a 1. Okay. That's 1/100,000th of an XRP, just in case you're counting. As a result, Saul brought the issue to the attention of the XRP community. He directed his inquiry to a vet, a prominent XRP ledger validator. So Saul's got a little connection there, buddy. Yeah, that's what I say. Is it normal for a payment like this to have a 20 XRP fee? Saul asked. Veteran responded that a $410 million transaction should not have been a 20 XRP fee. It's an overkill, he remarked. I called BS on that. Right when I read it, I'm like, no, it's not. I looked at this 20 XRP fee. I said, hey, that's just about right. Okay. I didn't see anything wrong with it. So I don't know why they're saying, oh God, it's just way too much. No, it's not. Not when you consider 400 million and you break it down to 20, that's about 0.00001. Oh, gee, Crypto Hulk. Wow. So I don't know why whoever this validator is, no comment. Saul writes in this thing, he shows a screenshot of the XRP scan. And then the vet says, no, definitely not. 20 XRP fee is overkill. No, it's not. It's not even. It's exactly the number it should be. I'm going to prove it to you here in a minute. The validator should stay a validator and not do math, all right? Ripple CTO weighs in. The post also grabbed the interest of Ripple CTO, who shared insights on the peculiar transaction. Specifically, Schwartz raised the possibility of an error. He proposed, well, we know it's not an error on the side of the XRP ledger because it doesn't make errors. So that must be an error of XRP scan or something, or somebody with fat fingers, okay? David Schwartz proposed that the sender's, Ripple Labs, intention could have been to establish the fee at 20 drops, but possibly due to a miscalculation, ended up setting it to 1 million times higher. Note that the standard fee for a transaction is 0.00001. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros and a 1. Translates to 10 drops. Shows it again. David Schwartz, of course, does not have an answer to this. So he states, I wonder if they meant to set the fee for 20 drops. To provide context, XRP does not necessitate purchase of a whole unit to make a transaction drop. Represents, okay, I'm not going to get into all these particulars because this article is pretty much over. I'm going to go over what I noticed, and if I'm wrong, so what? This is zero, you know what? Given channel. You got to watch the language because YT just destroys your channel. Big T, member for 10 months. Hope I'm not too late for the show. Oh, God, no. Thanks for a wonderful 10 months of lives and many more to come. Let me scroll down. Tim, welcome to the channel, Tim. Brand new member right there. Smart move there, buddy. Vulcan Aussie. Hey, all from the land of Oz. $205. Look out. Okay. Let me break it down what I saw. So I'm reading it, and I didn't think anything wrong with the 20 XRP, right? Look, I want you to think. Ripple shaves off every time. So 0.00001 is 1/100th of an XRP. Got it? Okay. 1/100,000th of an XRP. So that means that one XRP, if you had one XRP, and I'm just giving an example, if you run it through the washing machine, it's only going to be good for 100,000 times, and that XRP is gone. Okay. Sky 61, member for 14 months. I'm going to show you some math. Here's my high tech. You can look at later on. You can pause it and look at all my math. You know, what I'll do right now is I'll send it to the. I'm going to send it to my community page. Hold on a minute. That one. Why did it not show up? That's strange. We do this. Okay, let me take another picture of it. What? I didn't find anything wrong with the transaction at all. I didn't see any kind of an error because I feel that would be a fair transaction fee of 20, considering you're moving. Look, you're moving 400 million XRP. Think about that number. Okay. Do you think 20 is really a lot for? No, it's not. So I don't know why these people say, oh, it just seems like a lot. Well, it doesn't seem like a lot to me. Hold on. I'm the picture right here. The internet connection. Here we go. Okay, sent the picture. So after I figured this stuff out in about 30 seconds, called a friend up. And then we spent about 10 minutes busting out this paper thing that I just wrote. So we critically examined it. And the number of $205, whatever, $210 XRP, from what we looked at, it's fair, totally fair. So there's a community page, and there it is. Okay, so if you go to the community page, you can see my very high-tech mathematical calculations, and I demonstrate how the flux capacitor will take Marty McFly to a different time zone. Toter Gramada. See you all at the party, ladies. Hey, what do you mean there, buddy? Thank you, Toter. Daniel, always appreciate your stellar content. Thank you from a Czech nonconformist. Oh, nice. I like people that don't conform. That's what this channel is all about in Las Vegas. MC Prosperity gave 5 people memberships, by the way. That's Jared Grant, Connor, Ice Age, ODST, Travels with DJ, and Dave D. Dave D. Okay, so if we're looking at my notes here, we'll do it. Get your calculator, get your brain. And all you do is very simple. Is you go 410 million, okay, times 0.00001, and you come out to 4,100. So that's 4,100, 410 million XRP times 0.00 comes out to like 4,100 XRP divided by 20, and that comes out to $205. So that's the price of each XRP. You have 410 million XRP that value is like, or whatever, maybe it was 210 million, whatever. It's about $200 million, okay? Give or take a million, but who's counting, right? Now, it cost 20 XRP to move it. You've got to move it. So you take 400 million times 0.00001, you come out with, and I'm giving rough numbers, 4,000, 4,100, same thing. Divided by 20 XRP, and you come out to around 200, 205 bucks, okay? Now, it costs 20 XRP to move 400 million. So 1 XRP can move $20 million. The cost to move $20 million right now is 1 XRP, which is 50 cents. Now let's think, everybody. I can be a tightwad. I can be kind of cheap, okay? But last time I checked, if I'm going to Western Union and I'm going to move $20 million, it's not going to cost me 48 cents, right? That would probably end up costing me $5,000, $10,000, $20,000 at Western Union. So I appreciate the fact that that guy who discovered this found it. That's very cool. But his and his contacts assessment, oh, that's too high. Really? Really? You're going to show me where you can go, move $20 million for about 48 cents. That's too much for you? See my point? It's not too much. I don't know what these people are talking about. Like, okay, I'm going to blog a post here. Okay, look, you're moving $20 million. I don't think 48 cents for 1 XRP, the cost of that is much. 48 cents to move 20 million. 20 times 20 is 400, okay? So to move $400 million, it's going to cost you, what, 10 bucks? Is really that a lot? Like, seriously? So they put in the thing, oh, it seems like it's a lot. Are you serious? Dude, then you're cheap, way, way cheaper than me. Because if I have $400 million and it only cost me $10 to move it, that's a deal in my book. I don't know. What about you guys? Do you think that moving $400 million for 10 bucks is too much of a transaction fee? You're living on planet Uranus if you think so, okay? Let's take a look here. Oh, it's peanuts, says AOG. Exactly. So now I'm going to go back and look at the article. And we're going back to the original. When he posted this on whatever site he's on, he's like, he asked his friend who's a validator, is it normal for a payment to have a 20 XRP fee? And his friend's like, no, definitely not. 20 XRP is overkill. Are you serious? I'm not going to talk about who this other person is. I don't mention names right now because it's clown time, all right? But I don't think moving $400 million for 10 bucks is overkill. Something's wrong with these people, all right? So let's get back to reality. Now that's how I look at stuff. Now, I don't think what we're seeing here is what's with all these numbers and XRP right now in some universe, private ledger, maybe went from a private ledger, whatever it was, and it's showing up. XRP is showing around 200 bucks. That's what we see here. If all this is correct. So if we assume, so I'm stating now, if we assume all these numbers are correct, now, if all these numbers are correct, oh, they got some explaining to do. So they're going to be in damage control right now, trying to spin this. There was a, in the third cylinder of the myocardial inflection with the flux capacitor and the alpha drive going to planet Huron, there was something. They're going to come up with something, okay? Too, because they got no way to explain this one out. If it's true, we just saw a glimpse of XRP on the way up to who knows what, 10,000, 20,000. Whatever they're doing now, I'm going to provide that if this information is correct, then XRP is at $200. We don't know about it yet. So they can't let this be known, because if so, oh my God, everyone's going to go out and buy it. They're trying to slow this price down. Now, here's what I think happened. Michael Gilbert, thanks for that donation. What I think what happened is this. Ripple did a transaction. I think they went from a private ledger and accidentally sent it to a public one. That's what I really think happened. And then we got wind of it, and we saw, oh, damn, because it went on a public ledger. Somebody's got some explaining to do with some fat fingers, okay? They pushed the wrong button, okay? That transaction was supposed to go from the escrow to a private wallet. It ended up making it to a public ledger. Oh, no. That's what Crypto Hulk says it is. Now, they can't say that, so they're going to have to spin this to, the exchange they were using, whatever, it countered a glitch. And because then what's the other option? Everybody knows right now XRP is at $200. Oh, my God. The amount of people, that price of XRP would skyrocket right up to $200 tomorrow. You have millions and millions of people just buying that crap right away, right? That would kind of undo the whole Ripple slowdown trial, right? The fake trial that no other channel talks about. The fake trial that Crypto Hulk knew was from day one. Look, you think people that work for Ripple are going to tell you the truth on this? This is non-disclosure, dude. They can't tell you nothing. Their whole point is to keep this all until it pops. But I don't know, you can believe whatever you want. That's your choice. The fact that you got a $200 XRP now, right? I mean, that's how I'm looking at it as a very strong possibility. Because, and then my question is, how many private ledgers do they have? Right? We know, because Ripple admitted there's a private ledger, and they have never hidden that. They've never hidden that. They've always talked about it. They don't brag about it and everything, but they've mentioned it very freely. There's nothing hidden there. And but one thing we have always been wondering, how is it that the price of XRP doesn't go up? And then people are all worried. But Crypto Hulk, what if on the private ledger, the XRP is at $1,000 or whatever, and on our ledger it's 50 cents? And I don't have all these answers. And who's to say? Somebody like, well, but Crypto Hulk, what if? Why don't they buy it all up off the market then? If it's really $200, and maybe everybody who needs it has already been allocated it. And that's the answer. Ripple has gone through and allocated all these thousands and thousands of companies and organizations and banks. They've all got what they need. And Ripple then is hooking them up, okay, helping slowpoke companies and countries and stuff. That's what we're seeing. We caught a glimpse because somebody made a mistake. And out of that escrow is supposed to go to a private ledger. Fire the freshman employee that did this. Off with his head. Okay. Now, we're going to keep this a big secret. I mean, I don't know about you, but like I read the article and immediately knew what this was. This wasn't like, okay, if we know it's not an XRP ledger glitch. So last time I checked, people don't determine a gas fee. And last time I checked, isn't there like a 10 XRP limit? Like when you set up an account, it used to be like 20, right? And then didn't Ripple have the validators agree that he'd drop it down to 10? Pretty certain on that, right? So that's kind of how I'm looking at stuff, you guys. $200 XRP, I'll take it, but I'm in for the long haul. Right. You know, I like watching. Oh, never mind. I don't need to. Hulk got him running. Skird. Dirt road trucker. Hulk got him running. Skird. Laugh out loud. They know he will find out everything. Well, yes, not everything. Like this is low hanging fruit. Like somebody really, really messed up. Carpathian Eagle, thank you. This one is not that. This is like a no brainer. When I read through this article, halfway through or less, bing, I know what happened. Somebody screwed up. But I just kept reading it. And then they start talking about, 20 XRP. Oh, God, that's just so expensive. I'm like, dude, that's 0.00001. Do the math. 410 million times by that. What do you come up with? 20. That's the normal fee. There's no error there. The only thing there is you're under a non-disclosure and you can't tell us, but it's okay. I already did the simple math. This stuff's too easy. This doesn't take any investigation skill whatsoever, okay? The tough job was what Saul had in finding it. That's the tough job, monitoring all this monotonous numbers and numbers. I would have missed it because I would have been asleep, okay? So that's genius investigative work on his part. Staying vigilant, keeping an eye on that ledger and stuff, and then bam, when it happens, he caught it. Now, what I don't agree is with his friend saying, 20. That's ridiculous, because no, 20 is the standard for 400 million. The numbers work just fine, okay? So that's not a question. There was no error in how much, maybe they overpaid the gas fee. No, there's no error because the numbers match up. If it was an overpay, how would 400 million times by 0.00001, how would that just happen to come out to 20? Just random error? No, because that's the fee. When you move 400 million XRP, it's going to cost you 20. There's no error there. That's the numbers, 0.00001. You multiply those and you come out with 20. And you get to 4,000, and that's $200 XRP. Pretty simple, okay? So, congratulations, everybody. With the help of Saul, we just found out that XRP is $200 on the private ledger. Oh, somebody's getting fired tomorrow. Oh, man. Sure hope they don't have a brand new house with a payment. That's going to suck. Brian Feist, thank you very much for that donation. Appreciate that. See what your $5 membership fee gets. Kenneth Gilbert says math is right. Look, this is very simple. Like I said, this is the low-hanging fruit. I didn't discover. I discovered something very fun, but what I discovered was simple. Okay, it's look. These people can't say that. That's what it is. Somebody messed up. The validators and Ripple, they work hand in hand. They're not like me. All right. So they got to be like, oh yeah, it just seems like it's a high price. Must be an error. No, it's not. These people are all non-disclosured out. Okay. They can't tell you the truth. That's where I come in. See, I don't have accredited investor sponsors, so I can say whatever and just whatever. It doesn't matter. I got you. That's why I bring you this information that you will not find in other channels. Very simple. This is just low-hanging fruit. I just have to reach my hand up, maybe just jump a little, grab the apple. It's not, this one's an easy one, okay? But I just wanted to show you. Hulk, what do you think the price will go up? How do you think the price will go up in large amounts? Meatballs, is it just me or is XRP the only one glitching? So that's how this works. And as far as the price, look, I don't like discussing a price, but when it's something like this and it just jumps out and says Crypto Hulk, show everybody, then that's what I had to do. I don't use chart analysis. I just use facts. Okay. I saw the fact that 400 million XRP were moved. I saw a fact that it costs 20 XRP. You do the math with a point, and David Schwartz gave the number 0.00001, and you come out to 20. And that's exactly what the fee was that was to move that. So it all works. There's no errors. The error is the person that sent it to the public wallet. Ouch, ouch. Unless it was done intentionally by somebody wanting to let us all know, hey, check this out. Maybe there's somebody in Ripple or some organization that wants to let us know, huh? Well, could be. I don't know. I don't have the answers to this. All I know is that the numbers work. I don't know who sent what to who, but the numbers are very clear. It all matches up. So somebody messed up and the cat's out of the bag, as they say. And I just thought I'd be the first one to let you know, okay? We're having a little fun today. Amy Fulmer says, Hulk Nation. Gene Rainbow says, amazing as always. Thanks, Hulk. I trust your ability and your spidey senses. And I got a BS alert, too, that goes off. And that's why I'm looking at this article, and I got BS alert going off. Boop, boop, boop. Protect the non-disclosure agreement you signed. Boop, boop. Protect the non-disclosure agreement you signed. Boop, boop. So one dude's like, yeah, 20 is too much. I'm just like, this dude's definitely on a non-disclosure agreement, all right? Meatballs, we got that in there. Cool. Francisco Aviles. Welcome, Francisco, to El Canal Mejor del Mundo. Más Mejor del Mundo. Top of the morning to you, says Jim Sean. Okay, I think when everything is done, like Singapore, is going to agree on a stable price, and that will be 9.3 ounces of gold. That's kind of what we went over like a week or two ago. So, okay, so somebody asked about the price. Say, okay, look, we don't know when they tokenize, when they actually put it on the ledger and everything, real world items. So there's no way to know. I really believe entry level, and I've been saying for years, I think like 1,000 is about reasonable where XRP would have to be to start and to be a stable. But at 1,000 per XRP, it can only move a certain amount. But I'd see $1,000 is about where it should launch at, somewhere in there. And over the years, as everything gets completely tokenized, then I could see 10,000 plus, 20, that kind of thing. But I just wanted to show you, like, as of right now, that's what it's looking like, $200. Danny Boy says, so I have a question, Hulk. They have two different prices on two different ledgers. Is it not manipulation? There's a lot. Like I said, the crypto, look, you know why Crypto Hulk don't read off prices? Because that's dumb. Dumb people read off crypto prices on their channel, okay? because we're in a speculative space. There's no crypto market. A market's regulated, but even, you got a certain JP, and I won't say Morgan, who got busted multiple times for manipulating metal prices and different things, stock prices. I mean, look, that show Mad Money, I'm not going to say they manipulate prices, but I mean, what a perfect opportunity. You got one guy on there, I think this is going to go down, and the price goes down. I mean, is that manipulation? Oh, God, no. That Mad Money show? God, no. And I'm not going to say that it is, because then they'll try to sue me and stuff. But it's just, if you have a channel, and when you say things on like a network TV money show, and then the price changes, of course, that's not manipulation. That's just normal, right? So, yeah. Now, as far as right now with the crypto price stuff, there's no regulation. So maybe today the price is $200 for XRP, and next week it's $10. I mean, I'm just showing you what on October 11th, whenever that transaction went through, that was the price of XRP at that point. It doesn't always mean it's going up. Next week, what if it drops? They could show something, it drops to $10. That's what I'm saying. Until this whole thing is pegged, until we have global, let's go back to the basics on what CryptoHawk's been saying for like the longest time. Until we have global crypto regulations globally, everybody's on the same page, right? Okay, that's one. I don't like talking about price until we have that. Number two, unless we have global crypto tokenization of everything on the planet, it's all tokenized and stuff, and then it gets pegged, then you got a stable price. So what we saw today doesn't mean tomorrow's going to be higher. It's a snapshot, okay? I don't know who's doing what and this and that. I'm just showing you a snapshot. It's all that I'm doing, okay? So don't be thinking, well, today it's this, and 3 weeks, so you're thinking too much. Don't think, because these people have already outthought you and me. I'm not putting you down. I'm just saying we don't know what they're doing. They have it that way on purpose. Don't think you can outthink them, because you can't. Maybe they're using a third ledger no one knows about it, and a fourth and a fifth. See what I'm saying? So don't get all. So that's why I just keep your mind open. Maybe this is nothing. What I just broke down and my numbers were wrong, it was incorrect. Okay, fine. What I'm doing is presenting a case with the information that I have. That's it. And then just like when I used to work in court, doesn't mean I'm right. I'm going to try to present my case to the judge and do the best I can to get the outcome I think is the best. Doesn't mean that I'm right. Somebody else might have more evidence. And just because somebody else has more evidence and beats me in a court case doesn't mean that they're right. See, right and wrong is different than evidence presented in court. I mean, so that's now we're getting into philosophical stuff, okay? Just because there's a law doesn't mean that it's right, because there's a lot of laws that are wrong, that are bad. And then it goes into good and bad. Right and wrong, good and bad are not always the same thing. It depends on how you look at it. So I just wanted to present this to you, not saying I know what the price is, because it's all going to come back, and all those keyboard warriors, oh, no, I got him. I got Crypto Hulk on this. Oh, I've been waiting my whole life for this. And I get them in the comments, and you know what I do to you? Block you for harassment. So whatever you got to say, go ahead and say it. And in about, I usually check the messages every 1 to 2 hours. So, hey, at least you'll be famous for like 2 hours, all right? And then you'll have to start another account, because either YouTube or Twitter will delete your account. And you'll have to start over, but that's okay. It gives you something to do, because you're a loser anyway, and you're busy harassing people. So that's fine. And let's hit the like button. The like button. Got to hit that sucker. Thank you, Hulk, and everyone. U.S. Congress needs to pass regulations. Exactly. I'm going to wrap that up for this show. There's no other news that I need to go over at this point. I just wanted to show you that. Be prepared. Hey, if it turns out that it's nothing at all, I'm still going to believe what I want to believe. All right. So that they can spin it however they want. They can break it down and show that error was in this and that. That's fine. But I still believe what I believe. And that's why I'm here today so early. That's why I uncover all kinds of cool stuff on that no other channel finds. I believe what I want to. So whatever they prove on this, it doesn't matter to me. I still know what I saw. And I'm not here for 50 cent XRP. So they can hide it and do all the trickery and make us think this and that. But then when it launches one day and it's $1,000 or $10,000, well, gee, what happened to oh yeah, sorry. All that stuff was actually true. But we were under a non-disclosure, so we had to hide it. So we had to come up with a story. But it's okay. You can still use the XRP, even though you can't afford to buy them anymore, but you can at least use them. At least that's kind of good, right? You'll be poor, but you'll be happy. You own nothing, but you'll be happy. We'll own the XRP, not you. We'll own it, but not you. But you'll get to use it at least. You know, there's a benefit in that. All right. I'm going to go. I'll check out XRP Treasury. They definitely have a role in this. Or I already know. We're going to get all the scientific mumbo jumbo tomorrow or something on what happened and how did this happen. Because think about it. If this shows to be what it really is, XRP is going to hit $200 tomorrow. You'll see. So they've got to spin this. Okay, they've got to. Like an 8-year-old hooker walking up and down the Las Vegas Strip. It's August. It's like 120 on the pay. I've been to Vegas enough times to where I almost considered living there, actually. I spoke to realtors and stuff some years back, 3-4 years ago, 5 years. I was actually going to move to Henderson. But I know on the Strip in Las Vegas, on the sidewalk, summertime, 5-6 p.m., August 20th, it's about 120 degrees walking up and down that strip. And they've got an 80-year-old hooker walking up and down the strip. She ain't going to make it long. At that heat and that age, they've got to spin this thing before it gets out of control, okay? They've got to come up with something right now, because if not, they stalled XRP for the past 3-4 years or so. They've been putting the brakes on that. This is going to turn that into light speed. And it's going to go from 50 cents to $200 overnight. And be like, oh, shiznit. Who's the one that did this? I hope it's like some kind of janitor that was working at Ripple, sweeping the floor, and then looked around and said, everybody, I'm going to hook you up. I'm going to make this transmission, but I'm going to send it to the public ledger. And I'm like the talented Mr. Ripley, that movie. Oh my God. Whoever did this, you get a Crypto Hulk salute. Whoever was the fat finger that sent it to the public ledger, I'm so glad you did that. It showed us, but I hope you have a job there at Ripple tomorrow. I'll see you later.